free time. You don't need no me time. That's you and me time. We be getting so loud. That dick make my soul smile. That dick make me so damn proud. Now lay your head down on the pillow. Turn the lights down real low. I want you to stay.
Gotta give my boy his flowers. He's finally made it mentally to 4 years old, because last night he was smart and he came when I said it was raining and we can't go walking. He came and he looked at this window to see if it was raining because of this wall. This hold on. Because he could tell that this wall was wet. And then this morning, I'm guessing this is his way of letting me know that he wants his treat. One time his treat got thrown in there and I made him give it out of there. So I took everything out and he looked at me like, where the fuck is the treat? So I'm guessing he made sure he was good all night so he can get this treat, because baby boy is not playing no games this morning. He is like, I know I deserve this treat. And he does, because we didn't go outside and I kept expecting him to shit on my floor because I had this dream. So, sit down. I have to give it to him. I really do have to give it to him because he has been a good boy since it's been raining. But we still got to learn patience. See, that's what this is. That's why I prolong it the way I do. Because look at this. No patience. No patience whatsoever. No patience. You had patience all night for it. Yeah, you did. You see, he just looked at his bed. You've been patient. Yes, but you still have to be patient. You can't be chopping my hand off and stuff. Nah, but you know better. You know better. Stay. You better stay. I said stay. Come here. Come back. Come back. Nuh-uh. Come all the way back. Come back. Come back. You know what I'm saying. Get over here. Come here. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get over here. Now sit. Sit. You see? You hear that heavy breathing? This is why we wait. You hear that? Calm down. You calm it down. I love you too. Calm it down. Fix that lip. I did not say go, bro. Come here. Now sit. You gotta learn patience. I gotta learn patience. You gotta learn patience. You can wait. I know you understand now. You still gotta wait, bro. Go get it. Go on. God bless the ambulance or whatever, but he is an aggressive chewer. Oh, see, I come around, he calms down because he knows better. But he be going ham on this thing to the point where his whole hand be drenched. And he just don't understand that's so nasty. So that's how I know he's been aggressively chewing. Sometimes he's really good, but a lot of times he's very aggressive about it. That's why I put it in the freezer to slow down the process. So that's why every snack that I get that is like this, I put it in the freezer and see how long it takes him. And this is the only thing that's been working. And this is the only thing that I really do not know if I'm going to be able to keep up with. So I've been on missions for toys like this. So if you have any suggestions, please send them my way. I have some toys, but it is a little worrisome with him chewing those toys. And I do try to get them away from him before like it gets too dangerous. So, and then I don't want to always feed him things he can eat, but yeah. But I do make sure he eats his food first. Like, this is morning time and I'm about to take him on a walk, so this isn't even going to be much of anything, because that's what he's more excited about, is going outside. You see, he just looked up to see what it is outside, so he's ready to go outside. So this will calm him down from rushing to go outside. That way I can be slower, listen to my music, or do whatever I have to do. So yeah, I cannot remember if I showed you yet or not, but I did make sure I pulled out this right here, because this is the only reason why I even don't feel guilty about making my weed oil. Because number one, relief of chronic pain. And yes, I don't ever have time for myself. So I don't have time to give myself like the relaxation that I need. So like rubbing this on me and then sitting in the tub sometimes, baby, chef kiss. Chef kiss, okay? Like, you just end up feeling so good when you wake up in the morning. So, yes. And then other pains, like, my periods and stuff like that. Like, even, like, and the thing about it is, like, I could take pills for my period, but sometimes, like, I could take the oil orally and like literally my pain will stay gone 10 times longer than what the pill gives me. And then sometimes I have to mix them both together, mainly when I'm having like my issues with blood clots and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's really helpful with that. Sorry if that's TMI for the men who may be watching this. But yes, it helps fight cancer. I know that is something that I found very shocking. So, and that's why I put it on my scalp. That's exactly why I put it on my scalp, because the number one thing that happens with cancer treatment is you lose your hair. So that's that right there. Um The diabetes one, I like that because my mom has it, and then of course I'm a girl, weight loss. I have asthma, and it most definitely improves my lung capacity, like to the point where I take a deep breath and it just feels so good. Like you just get a nice cooling chill effect. So yes, it most definitely works for that. Um, for some reason, I feel like since I want kids at 40, I feel like I'm gonna end up with a kid who is autistic, because I've dealt with a kid who was autistic before. So if I can kind of be a help my child while in the womb and he has autism, not saying I would do this pregnant, because I wouldn't, but like just having those effects and benefits like already in my system type of thing, yeah. And then my sister has seizures, which it could be related to her daddy's side of family, but you just never know. So that, and then men bones. The older I get, the more flexible I want to be. So yeah, and it really does help with like um helping you kind of like regulate that flexibility while you're trying to be more flexible. So yes, 100% that works. Treatment for glaucoma, I know I ain't an old lady, but you just like, if I can use it as a preventative measure, like why not? So that's that right there. Everybody got anxiety. Everybody got anxiety, like plain and simple. So That's why I want to get this out to the whole freaking world. And like, baby, like when I tell you, y'all don't realize how big I want to be with this business. Like that alone is why I want to be so big in this business, because y'all need to calm down. Like y'all really need to just sit down and just relax. So yeah, if I can do that to the whole world, there we go. Um, I don't think I have anybody with Alzheimer's, but you just never know. So yeah, there we go. Deal with pain linked to arthritis. My mom has arthritis, even though I do know, or I just read, or I just heard that arthritis, although it's like the inevitable, but you most definitely can improve it with a lot of fruits and foods and stuff like that. So I haven't dabbled in that, but I feel like, yeah, that is something that I could actually just do better with, like trying to eat healthier and stuff like that. So, but at the end of the day, why not type of thing. Uh, if my man got PTSD, like if I ended up with like a man in the army or something, like honestly, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, take this, go sit down somewhere and leave me alone, because most definitely it's gonna be a sedative for his ass where he's gonna be able to enjoy it. And like if he wants to watch TV, but then at the same time, like he'll be able to go to sleep like in the next maybe 2 hours or however tired he is. So it just depends on how really tired the his body is. So yeah. And then I don't have multiple sclerosis, but I do know it's a lot of y'all out there. The hepatitis one, because although I've had it, I do know like when you deal with like older people and stuff like that, or taking care of people who are sick, that is like a requirement that you have to do. And that's like the most weirdest test for me. And then I don't know nothing about that first thing. I do know Parkinson's, and then alcoholism. I was shocked. I was really shocked to hear, well, here, to read that. So, like, I know I don't drink a lot, but 100%, a lot of y'all drink a lot. Like, y'all do drink a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And yeah, if that can help, like, deter the stuff that goes on with people who react when they're drunk, which is mainly anger. So, yeah, like I would want to help that, because like I don't think my dad was a drunk, but most definitely like this shit would help his ass calm the fuck down and sit his ass the fuck down, because he has that behavior mentality that we are referring to. And yeah, that brings me to what I actually wanted to tell you guys. Like, I always talk about my mom, I always talk about my sister, but I never talk about my dad. And like, I would sleep. So, like, I have dreams, but at the end of the day, I guess I forgot the stages of sleep, because I can't remember if your deep sleep is the REM sleep or not, but the sleep where like you're asleep, but then like you're not really sleep type of state, like in those states, that's where my thoughts happen, which it's weird, but I'm okay with that, because I really don't have these thoughts throughout the day. Like, I finally have mastered not thinking too much throughout the day and just like coaching myself on talking about people in my head type of thing. Because, yes, that is like probably like the one thing that is still blocking my blessings, which I've always acknowledged that, which it's probably not even bad, but to me, I know it's something that I really do want to nip in the bud, and I've been working on this for a long time. So yeah. But at the end of the day, like my dad was an abuser, mentally, verbally, physically. Um it's crazy because, like, as a baby, I don't remember nothing. Like, nothing. And this thought I had in my dream was of a situation that wasn't a bad situation, but like it just let me know like how my father really feels about me, because like it was my grandma's funeral. I had to go look for him. I find him, and versus him being an actual father and stopping the conversation and coming to me, he tells me to go back inside and he'll find me. And although he meant well, but it's like that did not sit right with me right then and there, because it's like, nigga, I'm your fucking daughter. I'm not your wife. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm your fucking daughter. You come and you stop what you're doing and you make sure your daughter that you have not seen in years is good. So it's never set right with me. And I just randomly had that flashback. And I just felt like, yes, I've had, like, he is for fault for a lot of my issues. It's not just my mom and my sister, but 100%, like, those are who I lived with. And like 100%, I've always wished that I lived with my dad, because I know for a fact my hustle mentality, like, I most definitely would be where I want to be, like, a long time ago, 100%, because I still would have did that to get as far away from him. And then my mom and my sister wise, it would probably still always be the same, because here I lived with the monster and you still made it out, and here we are still right here. So it doesn't matter what state of life I would have been in. It wouldn't matter how much we were in each other's life, because 100% I would have made sure that I went out to see my mom a lot. Like, a lot. Like, that nigga would have to have a second job just for me to be able to go to see my mom. Or I probably would have put a little bit more hustle in his hustle mentality if I would have be like, no, I want to go see my mom. So I probably always still would have had the same effect with my mom and my sister. So it's just like, that's how everything falls full circle. And it's just like, I don't have to talk about him much, because like I was over here at 18. Like, the only reason why I gave him a second chance was because everybody else wanted me to give him a second chance, and he still failed. So it's like, there's nothing that he hasn't done that I didn't know already. So I just kept, like, always, I just wait for the ball drop, and then once I wait for that ball to drop, that's when I'm like, okay, that's the last ball drop that I'm gonna allow you to do to me, and it's peace out. So yeah, I don't talk about my dad much, because that's the one where I've been at peace with him not being in my life long time ago. But you gotta have patience for things. So that's the only reason why, I let him play his fantasy that he portrayed. And even on the phone, and even when I got there, it was like still the same signs, like, you're in pain and you're being mad at me and you're rushing me to get you a fucking towel because you were sweating. Like, nigga, what? No. And the thing about it is, like, I didn't, and my confirmation was his therapist looking at me at the same time for me to know, like, no, Kamil, like, that was what it really was, type of thing. So that's when I always known that, oh yeah, he's still there. But I was like, okay, we still gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But then, and him calling himself being open and honest with me, he put the blame on my mama for something that she wasn't even around for her to even be at fault for. So you're saying you put your hands on me because my mama had to leave me with you? Is that what you're telling me? Nah, nigga, I ain't make you put your hands on me. She ain't make you put your hands on me. Whatever little devil that's living in you made you put your hands on me. So, yes, that's where I lost my love for my dad. So, that's why it's easy for me not to even have to be like, yeah, my dad, da da da, my dad, da 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 da. See, even now, it's more my mother type of thing. So, yeah, I had to get that off the chest. I'm 100% give my dad credit for the pain he has caused me, but he the reason why I'm a nigga. Like, he the reason why he think I'm gay, basically. But he is the reason why I taught myself to think like a man. Like, that Steve Harvey book, yes. Think like a man. Like, all these books in here, all these books are books that I made sure that I read as my research for the real world. Because although these are all fiction books, baby, you're gonna pick up one of these books and like you're gonna feel relatable to something in these books because it's real world problems. So yes, all of my books I read have prepared me for real world. So, like, me even finally understanding the anger, like, the anger that y'all niggas be mad at, don't even be worth the anger. Like, y'all really be bad over the smallest thing just so you don't have to love somebody. And that in itself is the most selfish thing that y'all do. Like, seriously. Oh, she ain't got my back. She ain't into the phone. Nigga, she is fucking at work making money. Mind you, didn't you say you didn't want a woman who wanted you for money? So why is it a problem that she's at work making money? But then you got a problem with that because she can't pick up the phone and talk to you right when you're ready to talk to her. Make her a businesswoman. Make her a boss. So when you do call, she can drop whatever the fuck it is she's doing and come see you. Like, literally, that is y'all's problem. That's why y'all cheat. Y'all take those smallest thing right there and be like, oh, she don't love me, and go cheat. You know what's so crazy is, like, right after I cut the camera off, I'm like, ooh, I know exactly the perfect example to show you for what I'm talking about. So this is VT Plus. You're gonna go to Single Ladies. I cannot remember which, I don't even know what season I'm on. I think I'm gonna go to 3. Nah, I don't think I'm that far. Let's see. Him. There we go. I ain't even got to click on the episode. Him, right here. If you go watch this episode right now, him. This is what's wrong with these niggas. Like, seriously. Like, he not even that cute. Now, he cute. He cute. He can get it. He do have it where, he do got that sex appeal where he can get it. But he ain't that cute. He ain't that smart. And all he really has is his body and his body frame. Now, when you go to the initial meeting, 100%, sis was on point. Sis really was on point. But I would have left him right here, right there where he was at. Because this is exactly what we're talking about right here. And the thing is he gonna make her the bad guy because she out there, you know, living her life when, number one, he is just out here telling her what she gonna do. Not once. It's this nigga asking her from very beginning. Nothing. And this is the type of nigga that you need to avoid. Like, nigga, what? Like, you not that fucking cute, my nigga. You not. Because I remember, even back then, like, not liking this man. Like, dude, here you still, she tell you, she constantly has to tell him, like, you're not even asking. You were telling me what I want to do. No. So, yes, this right here is probably why I end up thinking what I was thinking. But for a certain moment, it's out of my system. And I probably won't be thinking about my dad all day because I never do. But, you know, I'm pretty sure this was triggering. Now, granted, he was, I guess, trying to stake his claim on her, but that's not what you do. That is really not what you do. Because at the end of the day, it's the same nigga. If you take exactly what he's doing now to the point where he's cheating on you, he gonna be doing the same thing type of shit. And that's where we fail ourselves, is allowing men to just disrespect us from the very beginning. And thinking that because we gave you coochie that means something. Like, nigga, my husband has to be able to satisfy me. Like, I've had this talk with God already. Like, I told him I wasn't gonna be a hoe, but 100%, I'm gonna make sure that I can have sex with my husband for the rest of my life and be happy with his wanker. So, yes. Like, but I'm not trying to waste bodies on bullshit ass niggas like this. I'm not. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I've only had 3 regrets. That's it. 3 regrets. And that was, the 2 was what stopped me from being a hoe. And then actually the last one is like maybe like around the time after I got my cosmetology license type of thing. So yeah, I've only had 3 regrets my whole life, and they were all learning lessons for me, because 100% I dodged a bullet. I really did dodge a bullet. Really did. Like, I would have been in probably my daddy's type of love, but worse than what he ever did to my mama. And the thing about this is, if I would have ended up with this man, 100% he would have killed me because of my one kidney. And he hit me the wrong way, lights out. But then in the day, that would have put him behind bars. So at the end of the day, I would have probably saved a lot more women of heartache by sacrificing my life. So that's why I live for myself. That's exactly why I live for myself. And that's exactly why I'm at peace with not having my dad in my life, because not having him in my life is helping me avoid having that type of men in my life. Because I 100%, I think about the what ifs that I would have been in that situation if I would have like allowed this man to really just be angry with me from the very jump. I'm about to head out, but since it's holiday season, thieving season, in general, like, this is what they mean by wear your purse in your jacket. Because when they try to snatch this shit, you got this shit on. And baby, they gonna take your ass down, and they do not have time to be stripping you of your jacket just to get your purse. So that's only because it's the holiday season, and a lot of y'all are gullible, and I don't mean that to be disrespectful in all honesty, but it's just my observation and just hearing people talk. But that's neither here nor there. But a lot of people are very gullible, and one of the things that I have to remind some people is everybody don't think like you. So that's the only reason why I'm stating this is the most safest way for you to wear your purse in general. But I know when it's hot, who wants to wear a coat? So, and most of the time we don't wear purses, but most definitely when it's coat season, yes, this is the safest thing you could do. And then, in all honesty, easily is not an option. But I don't want to speak too soon. But yes, just be mindful. Like, when you're in a panic, Baby, release that shit. Let that shit fall to the ground. Like, baby, it's not worth your life. This blue is nice. You can't even see it on camera. Oh, it's that blue. It's a nice ass blue though. I haven't gotten my favorite place in a while. Voodoo Donut. Got the chocolate ring. It's the chocolate ring, just chocolate donut. And then the dirt, that's nothing but a plain donut. And then it has white icing with Oreo on it. So I'm about to eat my donut. And then I'm in HEB parking lot. I'm about to go get some groceries real quick. Nothing much. And honestly, depending on what it looked like in there, depends on how long I'm gonna stay in there. Because I might just walk in and walk right out. So yeah. Okay, so today is Monday, November the 21st. Basically the week of Thanksgiving. So with that being said, I'm going to start with my Thanksgiving items. So let's see. So we'll start with the vegetables. That way I can start putting them up as I go. So in general, I want these vegetables, but 100% the corn is what I want for Thanksgiving. I'm going to be making basically my own mixed vegetable melody with the corn, green beans, some carrots, and then also these are the carrots for Snoopy and his immune system. So this is where we pretty much keep this at, in this corner right here. And then, okay, so that's gonna be like that. And then eventually I might just put it all in one big bag, I don't know. And then I got, okay, so I got me some chips. I got my Funyuns and I got my Sun chips. So those are going to be the chips to start off the week. Okay, and then I got these crispy crowns for both dinner and breakfast. If in case I want to make me like a little Chick-fil-A sandwich or something. And then of course my favorite hash browns, Kroger's brand. So with the weather changing, and I don't really eat yogurt anymore, so I actually like this, and I've been wanting something like some juice or something, and this is like my juice alternative. So all I do is I just put some ice with this in a cup, and if I want juice, this is how I drink juice. But I mainly get this because it's a probiotic, and with the weather changing, my little hoo-ha is tripping. As well as this powder. That's why I keep this powder. This is like a staple powder, especially because I get yeast infection just because she's just that sensitive. Okay, so then I got me some Oreo cookies because I'm gonna be making some slutty brownies. I got these chocolate chips, white and chocolate chip. I got some more vanilla abstract. Not exactly what I want, but that's gonna do because that's what I know my mom used for her cookies. Some instant vanilla pudding. So I got all of this for my baking stuff. Ooh, and it fell. And this is my baking corner right over here. Everything just falling. But this is my baking corner. And then put these cookies here. Okay, and then I got some more seasoning because I am running low. So I got more black pepper. I got this 24 herbs and spices because it's herbs and spices. My favorite, roasted garlic and herb, and then garlic sriracha. And then I've been wanting to use pink Himalaya salt, so I got that. I may add some of these to my turkey. I don't know, like the sriracha one, especially, and the herbs. I might add that to the turkey because that would be good with that Mediterranean for sure. And then since I'm going to be making cookie doughs and sled brownies, I keep fully on standby. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make everything, cut it up, and have it in the freezer like the last time. That way I can just heat it up whenever I want warm cookies. That way I can save money on favorite things like a Samya cookie. So I got me my treat, the Samya cookies. I got chocolate chip, almond raisin, and a confetti one. So that's my treat to myself that I've been wanting. And I'm the crazy person because cheat me was not gonna go back, but I got an angel number 611 encouraging me. So I got my cookies, and then it's been a hot minute since I had little donuts, so I still got that one donut left, which I'm gonna put that up into something because that might be breakfast for tomorrow. And then I got some shrimp just in case I really don't know what to eat. Got me a pizza. I kind of been wanting a pizza. I might actually leave this out. It'll be perfect for tomorrow probably. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this out because I like thawing out my pizzas, and then once I thaw out my pizzas, it's gonna be like extra soft, and the crust is gonna rise extra big and be extra soft. So yeah, I got me some more gum. Keep that on standby. I'm proud of myself. I have not had this in a hot minute, and believe it or not, I can eat yams, macaroni, vegetables, and the cranberry sauce, the jelly cranberry sauce, with just this and be so satisfied. So that's why I got this. Like, I'm gonna put it in the oven, put some butter on it, let it warm up, and just let the butter like really melt. And then these are already soft. Oh my god, like the best vegetarian meal ever to me. So that's the reason why I splurged on this. I've been doing really good with eating regular bread instead of this bread for my sandwiches. I don't know where to put her. Okay, we'll put her up there for now. And then I have my butter for my cookies, so we're gonna leave that out because we need that to be soft. I got me a pan for my turkey. I love cooking like my wings in this #1. So I didn't just get it for a turkey, but I got it just in general because I just love cooking my meats and things like this. So I got this. So it's gonna be for the turkey. And then I might make my sluggy brownies in this, so I can go ahead and just make it all at once and cut it up and all that jazz. So yeah, I got that. And then got some more yams, which I am 100% going to wash and cook again, even though we got these yams already here. But it's gonna be for both me and the dog, so I'm just gonna combine them. I don't know what you think we getting, but ain't nothing. Then I was in Target when I got my powder, and so I got this candle, and then this is the scent, and it smells just like fur. So yeah, and this was the loudest one to me, so that's why I got it. So hopefully when I light it, it smells like it, because I must light it today. And then I went to what's that, Whole Foods, for the Amazon hub spot. I got my I ordered me another wig. It's not human, it's synthetic, but 100% I am here for this box that this wig came in, because for synthetic, you don't deserve this. So this is my wig. Oh, that's gonna be cute. Oh yeah. So it's a curly wig. And then, ooh, this is right up my alley, even though I don't wear makeup like that. So this came with it. I'm here for that. Another cap. I'm here for that. It's not the color I like, but I'm here for that. And then, if I can get it out the box, I guess basically how to style the hair, which this is what I do. I was gonna have to do anyway. And then this just tells you also how to style a straight wig, so it gives you both options. But this is curly, which honestly I'm going to put her on a mannequin. And you see how she just finger raking her combs? I'm actually going to go through and break them apart with my fingers. So I'm going to put her on a mannequin for this. And this is going to be cute. Okay, this is what the inside looks like. She has 2 combs, which I'm going to take these combs out. But this is the inside. And then this is the hair as is. And then, yeah, I'm just going to go through and break them apart like so. And then just twist it. See, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cut it. But, yeah, for sure, she going to need some fluffing. She's going to need some fluffing. But I think that's going to be cute on me. Oh, yeah, that's going to be so cute. So, this is my new wig. I've been waiting for this. Well, I've been stalling on buying this wig for a hot minute. Ooh, it's so crazy because this is red, but out of the, you see, out of the, what is this thing called? The flash. You see like a brown tint to it. So, yeah, this is like a burgundy probably. But up close, it's nice and red. Red. Here's a close-up of the dirt before I shove it down my throat tomorrow. But yeah, this is what it looked like.
Young nigga poppin' with a pocket full of cottage. Hey. Whoa, chemo sobbing, chopper aiming at your noggin. Hey. Had to cut the out it, then the top I had to chop it. Niggas.